Now, Dan Hardy fought his way up, in the UFC. He's had a pretty quick rise through the UFC. A lot of people, even your teammate Nate Marquardt says, I don't think he's really ready for a title shot yet. Now, there's two different things there, whether he deserves a title shot and whether he's ready. Do you feel like he deserves a title shot against you?
Yes. He's undefeated in UFC. I've beaten everybody. Guy like Josh Koscheck claimed that he deserved it more, but he have lost some fight, then he came back, and then he have lost. I think Hardy deserves it more right now because he's undefeated. This have been said, it's also an opportunity for redemption for me, in a way that I have a chance to succeed where I felt last time in the same exact situation when I fought Matt Serra the first time. Everybody said, oh, he's not ready for you, he doesn't deserve it. And everybody knows what happened. So right. This situation is the most dangerous situation in my entire career right now. I've been there and I fell the first time, and I won't fail again this time. So for me, it's a good challenge, and it's a time for me to succeed where I fell last time, and I'm never going to make the same mistake twice.
So you feel like it was your fault against Matt Serra that you lost that fight, that you made a mistake?
I did the wrong thing. He did the right thing, and I end up losing. But he cut me good that night. He was a better fighter, but I get it back after. But I don't want it to happen again. I want to win, and also win because I want to be the best of the best. So I have to win. And that win is not satisfied for me. I want to win, and win in a spectacular fashion way. I want to take him out. I want to finish him.
Now, Dan comes into this fight being known primarily as a striker. That's changed a lot over the years in mixed martial arts, where fighters like you, like your teammate Nate Marquardt, have just become really well-rounded fighters, and you're not known for being a great striker or a great submission artist or a great wrestler. You're known for all of it, being a complete fighter. Do you feel like that's the strength that you have and that a lot of fighters on your team have, is that you really work on being a complete fighter in every single area?
Yeah, I mean that's my strength, my versatility. I can come into that fight with Dan Hardy, I can knock him out, or I can submit him. I can do it all. I think that's my biggest strength. He doesn't know what to expect, and I've beat guy in the past by taking them out of their comfort zone, doing things that they were not expecting from me, and I look forward to do the same thing with Dan Hardy.
Do you feel like that's something in his style that maybe holds him back a little bit? Is that he is pretty much known as a striker and not known for a really strong ground game? Although you don't ever want to overlook any of those areas. Do you feel like that's something that maybe you can exploit? Is that he's a little more one-dimensional or not as multifaceted as you?
No, he's very good. He trained with Eddie Bravo, so he's going to learn a lot of good stuff on the ground. He's going to be a lot better than people thought. And I'm ready to do 5 rounds of 5 minutes. I'm ready for a war. I'm going to give this fight a pace that I'm sure, I believe that sooner or later he's going to make a mistake. And when he's going to do the mistake, I'm going to take the fight, and it's going to be a win for me. I'm going to take him out.
So you're not assuming Dan Hardy's going to be Dan Hardy the striker. You're assuming that he's going to get better in every portion of his game.
Exactly.
And that you're going to be ready.
He's not stupid. He's a smart guy. I listened to a couple of his interviews, the way he speaks. He's a very smart guy, and these guys are very dangerous. He's going to take everything he's got and he's going to put it into that fight to be ready for it. And I know that, and I'm going to do the same thing. And when we get a clash, it's going to be a tough fight. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be maybe the toughest fight of my career, but I'm ready for it. I welcome the challenge.
Dan Hardy's known particularly for playing mental games with his opponents, trying to get them worked up and get them off their game. Does that even come into play for you? Do you even worry about what he says or things he does or little actions he might take to try and get you worked up or to get you off your game?
I'm a proud person. If he started insulting me, I'm gonna answer back. But I'm not somebody that get personal. There is a line of conduct that I always follow, And if he gotta cross that line, he's gonna cross it alone. But I'm somebody that respectful normally, and if I insult me, I'm gonna answer back. I'm a proud person. I'm not gonna let myself humiliated. You know what I mean?
Right. But that said, does it even come into play for you as far as training goes, as far as fight time?
It doesn't go. The more he insult me, the more he give me the motivation to train hard to beat him.
So you don't think that's going to have much effect come fight time?
No, I don't fight with my emotion. I fight methodical. I fight with my head and with my heart. I don't fight with my anger.
There's no plans to move up to 185 right now. You plan on going and fighting Dan Hardy and beating Dan Hardy. You know, that's your plan.
Exactly.
And then you feel there's enough conquest for you left at 170 to stay there. And
I'm not sure. It always depends on the challenge. We'll see what's going to happen. We'll see the outcome of the next couple of fights. I'm going to do the thing that I feel is the best for me, and that I feel that I'm the most threatened by the challenge.
So there is that outside chance if they threw the right fight at you.
We'll see what's going to happen.